Yeah, there we go.
You
That's
know,
a
I
little bit
gotta
better.
hold. I got. You know what? I gotta
Oh,
hold the
yeah,
phone in my
yeah, yeah.
hand.
I see you holding the phone in your. Everybody sees you holding the phone in your hand because we're live. We are live,
Yeah.
my dear.
Hey guys.
Ah, I tell you, the job of the reporter so important. A lot of hard work out there. And good morning, good afternoon to everyone everywhere. Good morning to our West Coast people watching us
Hey
out in
guys.
the Los Angeles area. It's 9:30 something your time, but we have been here working all day for 3 hours ahead. And good morning to all the folks part of Sylvia's, the infamous Sylvia crew. Good morning and good afternoon to the So Squad,
Morning.
all of the folks part of the So Squad. Thank you once again for joining us. Thank you again for being there, Sylvia. You are sitting in position, wearing
Yeah.
your Christmas red, getting into the holiday season. Hey, Eric.
Yes. Yes.
I haven't even put up my tree.
I'm not
I don't
putting
know.
up a tree. I'm not
You're
putting
not
up a
putting.
tree because it's me. It's just me by myself. I'm not putting up nothing.
Oh, Grinchy. Hey, Sierra. Tracy and Sierra, did you see? Come on now. Everybody needs to. You got to look. I don't put my tree up until the night before, but at least I get it up. Good morning, Avril. I'm just saying you need to put the tree up because you
Uh,
can't really have Christmas. Like, what you gonna do on Christmas
Look,
Day? You
bye
just gonna lay
humbug.
there?
Bye humbug.
Good afternoon, VK. Everybody that wants Sylvia to have a tree up or something, just give a little shout out. Tell her, encourage your sister. She needs a little Christmas spirit. No, because I
Oh,
feel you. Like that tree game, you got like I tell my daughter, I'm like, you gonna set that tree up because I'm not participating in all of that. And I love the people that do the tree immediately after the like the some people go like Halloween and go straight into the tree. I can't understand all of that. Like if you that's just kind of crazy to me. Um I'm just honestly just trying to get through and I'm working all the way up to the last minute. So I'll get my tree up maybe Christmas Eve. Anyway, thank you for everyone for joining us again. We are here, day 7. They're gonna have to put the days up for me because after this goes, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep count. At one point, we're gonna be saying day 120. Can you believe this? We're
yes, we
gonna
will.
we're gonna be saying a day 100, 200, and Jesus have mercy. This is going to be a long trial, but you know what? We gonna be intrepid, and we gonna get the help of all the community trustee and everybody that's been in here that keeps coming through. We appreciate you. You guys uplift and uphold us, and we appreciate it. So let's get into it because you only got about 15-20 minutes the most.
Yes.
We just want to give a quick
Yes.
update on what the day is looking like so far. I don't know if we have
Mhm.
our question of the day, but we want to always start off with a question of the day. We'll have that at some point because we want to kind of get the tone of the room. And we're going to be
Mhm.
doing a new thing where we're going to let people come on video for their question, right?
Oh,
So we're going to,
okay.
yes, we're going to
Okay.
incorporate, you can answer your question in advance. We're going to put the question of the day up, and then you will be able to record your video answer, and then we'll put your answer in the end. So if you like to
Oh,
show yourself and show your face, all you people out there that are always here, we want to see what y'all look like. So we want y'all to come on video and answer the question. Okay, here's the question. I think this is the same question from last night. If you weren't here, this is a question for today. Do you think this RICO trial is a waste of tax dollars? I don't know whether or not they're going to have the video up today for you to be able to do that, but that's coming. But we want to know. We're feeling like kind of like not impressed at this point. I hope things are
mhm.
looking better this morning. Tell me. Okay, first of all, I don't want to get into Doug yet because I know that we got to get the pictures ready and I want to show those pictures and they're getting them ready right now. So set us up today. What's going on in the courtroom? We got more police witnesses. Is that what's happening today?
Yes, we have a couple of police witnesses that's going to come. I think a total of 5 police witnesses. I don't know if they're going to get through all of them because we're leaving at 3:30 today.
Ooh. What the judge got
Hope
something to do?
he probably does, but
We know it
right
ain't
now,
benevolent.
right now, I mean, I'm hoping it happens, but I'm holding my breath, guys. I'm holding my breath. I saw
Okay.
daylight. I saw daylight when I got home yesterday. I was like,
Girl, the sun. She's like, can I get a little vitamin D?
yes, yes.
Okay. So police are here. They're going to be talking today. And you said how many have we seen so far this morning?
Yes, they slated. No, we only saw one, but they slated to have five. So that's why I doubt they're going to have five, because when we go back, it's going to be 1 o'clock. Then you have roughly about 2 hours of testimony. So I doubt it.
Uh-huh. All right. So who the police officer that spoke today, more
His name is
testimonies of
his,
criminal acts.
yes, his name is Stephen Maxie. You know, I told you I'm not good with names. I'm not good with
Okay,
names.
okay, we're gonna all be supportive and we're gonna work on our names because that's something that we can get better at in this 100 to 200-day trial. By the time we come out of here, everyone's gonna be a name expert and an excellent speller. So is it spell it?
McAfee. I got it.
McAfee. That's
McAfee.
McAthy, McAfee.
No. It's McKesey. McAfee.
McKessie.
Oh.
Lord Jesus. Listen, I have to say, naming people's names, that's my thing. That's my jam. So I used to work for Air India. So I would like have these 21 letter names and I would challenge myself. So I love that. So you can always give those to me. I'm gonna work it out for you.
Okay.
All right.
I'll let you say them.
Officer Stephen McAfee took the stand today. And what is
Yes,
Officer
he did.
Stephen McAfee testifying to?
He's testifying regarding a situation that he witnessed during him getting some gas. Well, he was at the gas station and he saw three individuals in a vehicle. One guy was yelling profanity, saying he's going to kill the MF, and then they got out the car. The person got out the car. They was waving a gun, and so he called back up, and this is where Quintavious Greer is involved in this. So he got detained, arrested, and charges was placed on him.
Okay.
So
I tell you, you better watch out, people in Atlanta. You could be roped into this whole RICO if you just happen to be at a gas station and maybe you having a little argument. They gonna put you in this RICO and say that you part of the gang, that you part of the criminal enterprise. I'm trying to understand. So how did this is just so random.
Here's what they did. He talked about, because look, I got on red, so I might be in trouble, huh?
Ooh, yeah, because
Yeah.
if you're wearing red in Atlanta and you're at a gas station and you
might be in a gang,
a confrontation with someone, you could be a member of YSL. Know that, and they may call you and come to your house. I'm just saying.
Well, so that is the logistic about it. But here's the funny thing. The funny thing that happened, right? Mr. Steele asked him to, is the person in the courtroom? Is Quintavious Greer in the courtroom? The officer said yes. And then they said he's Quintavious Stevens in the courtroom. I mean, not Stephen. I keep saying Mr. Greer's in the courtroom. Mr. Greer's in the courtroom. He says yes. Can you point him out? He says, no. It was Mr. Matthew asked him. I'm sorry. He said, can you point him out? He says, I don't see him right now, but he was here earlier. And he says, he was here. What article of clothing did he have on? He had on a blue suit. Okay. So what other piece of item did he have on? What type of tie did he have on? You couldn't tell him what type of tie. Then he asked him, are you sure he was here? He says, he was here. And then he kept asking him again, are you sure? He says, well, it must have been one of the other attorneys, because they look alike.
Ooh. He said the thing that you're not supposed to say. He said the thing out loud.
Yes, he did. And it was like, oh my God. I would like this in my head. I'm like, Lord have mercy.
Oh my God. So wait, this is supposed to be, I'm sorry. This is an officer. This is Officer Stephen Mekasi.
Yes.
And this is a police officer who was supposed to know how to identify people, because that
Yes.
is like a very big piece. I'm talking about
Yes.
like a large part of a job of a police officer is to be able to have the insight, right? To be able to see a person and to recognize that person, to be able to say, wearing this color, that color, this hair, this description. And you're telling me now that you don't, you, they all look alike. So now we're supposed to trust that the incident that happened. Now, what was this supposed to be? What incident was this? What
This
year?
is
What
the incident.
25 years ago did this happen?
This is in 2000, I think 17, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. Once he said what he said, I was done. I stopped listening. But I believe it was around 2017, 2018, so around that time. And
Okay.
it was around a gas station, and then there was a McDonald's. They asked about the McDonald's. I think, was it 2014? Those who was watching it, please refreshing my memory, because
Okay.
I
So wait. You talking about two different incidences now, or it's the same incident?
same incidents. I'm just trying to remember the date. I can't remember exactly
Pretty
the
much,
date.
it
But
wasn't. It wasn't recently.
no, nothing recent. No.
So he does not recognize the gentleman. And he says that all of us look alike. Okay.
He didn't say all of us. He said those two. He's a light skinned man. And listen,
He
and
said
listen, the
those
fun.
two. Which two? Which two look alike?
Why? I guess he was saying the attorney that's there, but there's no attorney that looks like Greer. Not one
Well, not
attorney looks like
so
Greer.
basically we all look alike, because that's what that's right. You because like if you can't tell from the one from the other, you're just saying like ain't nobody here looking like that. So what are you talking about?
There's not one
That
person.
right there
Because
is
Greer's light skin, he has curly hair. I've seen him in person and everything, and
mhm.
nobody in that courtroom looked like him. Nobody. Not one soul. Not one
Bro.
soul.
And this is what we're hearing, and we're supposed to bring trust this testimony of this person who can't even identify the person who he says that he arrested. And what did he arrest him? Bring Kennedy, and Kennedy's joining
Because
us.
they're having the weapon, and also they said it was supposed to be an assault going to happen, but nobody was assaulted. There was no victim. And because they saw blood on the guy's shirt. Hey, Kennedy. They saw blood on the guy's shirt.
Hey.
And then they were asking him, do you know what the blood was from? Could it possibly be from something? Maybe he fell or something like that. And he was like, it's possible. So that was the basic logistic of that testimony, trying to
Okay,
bring in Greer's crime.
and he went to jail for that. No.
Because he had a gun, if
Okay,
I'm
so he
not
had a gun.
mistaken, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember the charge, but they do have a police report for the charge.
Okay, so apparently he had a gun. Was it an illegal gun? Was it a gun that
It was a
he
stolen. If I'm not mistaken, when
stolen?
they find it, they said it was a stolen gun.
Mm-hmm. Because what's the gun carrying law out there in Georgia? You're allowed to carry?
You're allowed to carry. Yeah, you're allowed to
Okay.
carry.
If I'm not mistaken, I remember of course, when they were talking about it, they were saying the officer or the witness, whoever it was, had said that they didn't put it in the police report because they weren't sure how, like, if he was supposed to have it or if he wasn't supposed to have it. So that's why it wasn't in the police report. It was a lot of things they didn't put into the police report that night.
Okay, so wait a minute. So they're saying he did have a gun, but it wasn't in the police report?
Right.
Bro, come on now. This is what I'm talking about. What are we doing here, state prosecutors? This is not helping.
And so even with the whole red sweatshirt comment, because I remember he was saying something about a red sweatshirt. They were saying that they never put in the police report that it was gang related, that it had anything to do with a gang. Like, it honestly. And so I was looking at the comments, and a lot of people were saying, so were they being prejudiced because it was a bunch of black men standing outside of a gas station and automatically
Mhm.
assumed that it was something going on?
Exactly. And that's what it sounds like to me. That's why I'm saying it's not safe to hang out at gas stations in Atlanta, because you might get swept up into a RICO. I mean, like this is what we're getting here. Week 2, when it's starting, they're supposed to be bringing your A game. You always bring your A game in the beginning, if this is their A game, this is a complete waste of money. Let's go back to that question of the day. We want to hear your response, folks. Is this trial a waste of the taxpayers of Atlanta and Georgia? Is it a waste of your money? Because you're paying for this. Do you think this RICO trial is a waste of tax dollars? Respond and answer that. We'll put your comments up. So was that the only one, Sylvia, that we heard from
That's
today?
the only testimony we have gotten so far. Another one's coming up. They didn't have enough time, so they said at the lunch that we would have that.
All right. Well, while we are, I think we're done with that because that's a big L. I think that's a big. We can rate that testimony, people. Was that a win or was that a W for the? Yes, it is a waste. Thank you, Loba, love. Thank you. It is a waste. I mean, that freaking. I didn't even see it myself, and I can discern that like that was a whole waste. Why are you putting them up there? It wasn't in the police report that it was gang related. You're saying yes. My four girls, police are taught to arrest people in groups to get the gang funding. Oh, you're trying to say that this is a fundraising situation.
And not a fundraiser.
This is a fundraiser. Go out there and you're not selling chocolates and you're not collecting, you're collecting people that you can, arrest so that you can raise funds for your gang unit state funding. Yeah, so they're just highlighting their own discrimination, right? You can't be sitting at no gas station. You can't talk with, how we talk like this.
Can I also add that, I don't know if y'all already talked about it, but the officer wasn't even on duty at that point when he was driving up to the gas station. He was just putting gas in his car, and then all of a sudden it turns into, oh, I'm calling for backup. So I was confused on that part because it's like you weren't even on duty.
Bro. I'm telling you, if this is it, waste the money, release him now. Thank you, Money Rich. They wasting this man's money. He got it. He's got Bo's channel. They got him coming in there. He's been locked up. They've got all of them, stopping their lives, they can't work. They done had to lose whatever jobs they might have had. Thug hasn't been able to put out any music since then, his whole career, because of this.
Well, he did put out music now. He did put
out music. But I mean, he can't support the music. So you cannot, part of putting out music is being able to support that music with tours and promotion and make money from that music. He's not able to do that because he's here fighting what it seems to be just a whole clown. What is this? So anyway, we want to look at what he looks like. I asked the producer, hopefully he's got the pictures up because we done talking about this. I want to
see.
Yes,
I'm sorry. Yes, they are. I am in court.
Okay. We're going to look at some pictures. Nice. Looking very nice. I like the cream, courtesy of his stylist, Mariah the Scientist, who is not there today. But he is definitely doing his thizzle with the nice. This is the court fashion court is in session, ladies. Yes, indeed. Yes, fashion court is in session. And that is him, taking the winter wonderland look, with the cream, with the cream jacket. And he's really bringing it today. So we like that. We like the hair up in an up sweep. Do we not, Kennedy? How do we like the hair?
Yeah, and the locks, I like them fresh. I would rather a fresh retwist in an updo.
Yes.
You guys are funny.
And unfortunately, we cannot get Mariah's shoes today, but we will get the shoe cam. Listen, the girl.
Later on, she's on her way. She just hasn't gotten here yet.
We're going to have the shoe. Look at yesterday's, okay? Kennedy, what's those? Those are Chanel, the PVC?
Yeah.
They look like they match the shoes.
PVC,
they do.
Vinyl shoes.
Yeah, so she was doing it yesterday. Give me some more shoe picks. What else? What other shoe picks we got? We got that one. What about the skate shoes? We have those. We're gonna do a whole shoe parade. There's a Tuesday, Monday's logo. Was that?
How is it even possible to walk in those?
Oh, it was easy. It looked so easy for you to walk in it. The bottom has like a little wide thing that you can see. The bottom has a little wide thing at the bottom part. Underneath the little skate part, there's like a wide thing. Yeah.
What about the front? It looked like it's kind of rounded, and you got to do a whole. I don't know.
I feel like I would have failed wearing those. I feel like I would have rolled off the ball of my foot and failed.
That's what I'm saying. Mariah, be careful, girl. Fashion can hurt.
But look, you can hurt somebody. Look, somebody come at you. You take off your shoe and hit them with it.
Right. And you know what? what I'm hearing about what's going on at the gas stations, you might need to defend yourself out there from the police who will pick you up at the gas station just because. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Um, what else do we have on deck? So we'll let you go early because I know you want to get set up and up in there. Those are fire. Yes, they are. Which ones? The skate ones? Those are the D Square skate Moss shoes for $2,000. Those were fire. I would not wear them, and Kennedy would not either, but because I
I
can't risk
wouldn't
it
either.
right now.
I'll
I
break my
can't risk it
ankle.
all. Look, but Mariah, she's an entertainer. Like she gotta be. That's what she do. Me, I can't
Well,
risk
guys,
it.
I gotta leave you guys. I'll see
Okay,
you guys
go.
later.
Anyway, we'll see you guys in the end. You let us know you're getting out early, so we're gonna definitely be on time for 8 o'clock. Go. Get set up so we can see the jury. All right, Kennedy. We're gonna wrap up right now. Any last things? What do we have on deck for later? We're gonna be anything else, producer, we're forgetting? Any more comments, questions? We want to get your last questions in, and we're gonna let you guys go because we'll be back. Ice skate shoes. That's right, Money Rich. Does that mean you have money? Let us know. If you do, you need to be cash apping. Cash app at Infamous Sylvia. Cash app at sohh.com. Ooh, we see some more pictures from today. I have to figure out who these folks are. I'm gonna do better, guys. If you know who it is,
I cannot think of his name, but he definitely did a good job.
that's Huey.
Huey did a good job, but the judge was very like, he wasn't as lenient with defense as he is with the state. He had an attitude with them today. I didn't understand.
With who?
Defense. He had attitude with defense today.
Oh, the judge.
He kept people. I guess people from the state kept like objecting, and he sustained all of them. And it's kind of like he wasn't giving them a fair chance at all.
What's going on with you, Judge Glanville? You know you're hard on the defense. On the state, you're lenient, and it's very, very evident to people who are watching. I thought this was supposed to be balanced.
Love Nona Creation says, do you think they are making these racist comments to get the case thrown out?
Where you? Did they think that that who's trying to make the case get thrown out though? I think that when you say something like you can't identify who people are, that's a problem. They look alike. Like, oh, that was bad. That's being so tone deaf. What did he say that exactly? What did he say? He said they look alike, right?
He said they look alike. And then the two that were the light-skinned man and the other man that was next to each other, it was kind of looking like he wasn't sitting by us. That's what it looked like to me. Like, I don't know. And then on top of that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was a black man that said that. So it's like, how tone deaf can you be to get on the
stand?
Wait a minute. So
Officer McKessie is a black man.
That's what he sounded like. I couldn't see him, but that's what it sounded like. That's what he sounded like.
Lord Jesus. Well, you know what? Listen, when you're in the police department, you're blue. Okay, so you can't distinguish your vision starts to get a little bit unable to distinguish the people, because you see blue. That's what you see. No hate to the police because we appreciate you, but y'all know, and y'all need to stop acting like y'all don't got problems in y'all's rank. That's the problem. You don't admit that there's issues. There's issues. Any more comments? Throw them up. Come on, let's get it in. We want to get done with this in about a minute, in a few minutes.
Love Nona Creation says the state, they wasn't ready.
They wasn't ready. Yeah, you could put the comments on the screen. Yeah, they weren't ready. Again, here we are, week 2. When y'all gonna get ready? Just stop wasting people's money. Stop wasting people's time. Stop wasting people's money. This is if you want to do obviously they really want a mistrial. They're like done with this. Because a mistrial would be a do-over, right? A mistrial will allow them to pretty much restart this whole process from scratch and reset the clock, and which is very expensive for taxpayers. It's very expensive for all of the people who would have to defend themselves. But it just sounds like just this level of sloppiness here. I don't know. This thing is hobbling along. I think a do-over is a very good chance that there could be a mistrial with the way that things are going. All right, more comments, more questions. Let's go. We got how many more seconds? 10 more seconds, and we're gonna let you guys down.
Nosy Rosie Grant says, "Good afternoon, at infamous Sylvia Mods in chat. How's everyone doing?"
Okay, Nosy Rosie, thank you. Just keep throwing them up. We'll just give you a shout out before we go. Thank you for joining. We will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern. So please join us again at that time. We'll have more pictures, hopefully, in Mariah, the scientist shoe shot, along with the question of the day. We want to get you guys on video. So if you are interested in being on the video and having people see you, give you a comment. We're going to be launching that feature very shortly, hopefully this afternoon. So join us at that time. Kennedy, we good? Anything else?
We're good. We're
All
good.
right, y'all. Have a good one. Take care.
Right. Bye.